And I'm Laura.
And we come from the United States, and our game is called Thin Air. Our game is a spiritual survival game where you're high up on a mountain and the air is very difficult to breathe. And there's a plant on the mountain that helps you with that breathing, but it also causes you to hallucinate.
The game becomes as much about physically surviving in a hostile environment as it does about overcoming your subconscious.
Every time you go into hallucination, you encounter an entity, and our entities are our bosses. They represent a part of your subconscious, and your goal is to overcome these entities. It's a boss fight, but we don't have any violent combat. It's more about trying to solve something with that entity through quick twitch movement gameplay like you would have in a combat game.
A very important part of our game is the visual style and the art. I come from a background in 2D hand-drawn animation, and that was my job prior to this, was as an animator and animation director. And we want to achieve the same hand-drawn look in our game. The art in the prototype right now is still very, very temporary, but I've been developing the art style on the side, and we now have goalposts that we can work towards for achieving in the long term. Personally, for me, applying to Stugan was an opportunity for me to be around game developers, because I don't come from a background in games, I come from a background in animation. So I was really looking forward to the opportunity to be working with people who are working in the same medium, in the same field, for the first time. So it's been a really amazing experience for me in that regard.
I think, a lot of the other videos, they say they cover the basics, which is make a good video and really just apply. But if you're making a project that is very ambitious like ours, then focus on explaining it properly in your pitch. And just because it's ambitious, don't let that stop you from applying.